is my guide. I will travel.
TLPC Nation, my people. So we have another session of Pokemon D&D Kanto. We have the full party here tonight. What a fun experience. Alright, real quick, Trevor, let's try to get your angle more that way, perfect. Joey's more in the picture. I like it. Yeah, that's picture perfect.
No, put him back. They don't need to know I'm here.
So let's get some music going. My friends, last time on Pokemon D&D Kanto, we had everyone have a little tournament in the backyard of Professor Oak's laboratory. And Alec came up on top. Close battle between him and Brawly. Good stuff. And yeah, everyone had some fun. That's where we're going to take off. We now have Nicholas, Master Joey's character, in the action again. He has been studying the Alpha Caterpie with Professor Oak this whole time, so hopefully he has learned a lot. That being said, let's get things started, everybody. Alrighty. So, you guys have just rested up in Professor Oak's lab. And I would say it was probably maybe a couple hours of rest. I'd have to say that it's probably 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. And everyone, what are you doing? Where are we at? In the sense of, are you in the laboratory? Where is everyone at?
I nominate Joey to go first.
I nominate them to go first.
One thing my character was wondering, Roland, can she get a little autograph from Professor Oak?
Absolutely. So, are you in the lab then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you going to walk up to Professor Oak? He's in the back studying right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so...
Just a little, thanks for the battle, Professor Oak, something like that.
Alright, so you walk up to Professor Oak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's at his desk studying. How do you approach?
I basically just walk up to him and say, that was the first battle I ever had. It was great. I was wondering if you could give me a little autograph and a personal note in my little journal here.
Well, hello there, Roland. I'd have to say you show phenomenal promise. And it was a lot of fun battling you just a few hours ago. You reignited the fire in my heart that has been extinguished for quite a while now when it comes to Pokemon battling. So thank you once again, Roland. And I cannot wait to see how much growth you have on your Pokemon journey. I do have a special prize for you. But before we start giving out some items and rewards, let's get everybody in the laboratory so that we can do it all together. Could you do an old man a favor?
Yeah.
Could you go and find everybody and tell them that we need to meet up in the lab all together? Thank you, Roland. I appreciate you.
Run out to the balcony. Hey, you guys! Professor Oak needs you. Let's go. Everyone, let's go.
Alright, what's everyone else doing?
Well, after hearing Roland, I'm gonna head back towards Professor Oak's lab.
Alright, so Professor Oak's waiting patiently. He's just silent, waiting for everyone to reunite in the same area before he continues what he wants to say.
Yeah, me and Froakie were just chilling in the water, kind of swimming. So we'll head back to you.
Excellent. So we got 3 people now.
Alec will finish up what he's working on his phone and head back in begrudgingly.
Alright, we got 4 people. I like it. Progress.
I'm assuming I was already at the lab resting up after the battle, so I'm already there.
Okay, so you just magically make your way into like his view.
I think it's.
Were you like on it? Were you like just on the side of the laboratory, like just resting up? All right, cool. All right, so we got majority of the party. I think we just need Nicholas, right?
Yes. Nicholas is going to run into the room from the next spot over, wherever it may be more convenient to set up at the lab.
He looks over and sees you, and he's like, "Oh, my dear assistant, Nicholas. We have grown quite the bond together over this time. It's good to see you again. How is your day going?"
That depends. You're not going to give me another quiz, are you?
Not at the moment. If anything, I'm going to give you a reward.
Okay. Put down my archival journal, which I came into the room already pre-scribbling in.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for all meeting up in the laboratory together. So, we will start things out with Alec. Alec, my dear friend. Great job in the Pokemon tournament. I'm going to have my assistant hand you some items, and you can have a reward for winning first place. You shall receive 1,000 Poké Dollars. You're going to receive a Great Ball. And he pulls out, like, from the back, he pulls out, like, an egg incubator and hands it over to you. And says, "Here is an egg from the Johto region." The egg is, like, I have to say light brown with some circular dark brown spots would be the description of the egg. Hands it to you. And one final item for you and perhaps your starter Pokemon, Ali, hands you a silk scarf, but it's pink.
Okay.
So the way that's going to work is when you do a normal type move, you roll 2d4s for damage instead of 1. So that's how you're going to get...
Double step?
So basically a double stab is how that mechanic is going to work.
Alright. Well, I appreciate all that. Well, I appreciate everything. Also, a gift for you. Here you go. It's some information for your new Pidgeymill account.
He grabs the beautiful item from Alec and is like, "Well, thank you. I'll have to do some research on how the email works. But you know me, I'm old school, and that's how I like to keep things around here. Thank you, Alec. Hopefully you enjoy your gifts, and great job once again." And then he looks over to second place, and he's like, "Brawly, great battles as well. I have 500 Poké Dollars for you, my friend. I also have something that is unique to who you are. And I'm sure you will very much appreciate it considering it is quite expensive." He hands you an Oldron.
Yeah!
I do not have any bait. You will have to acquire such item on yourself. But here is a great start in the right direction for an explorer type character. And, alright, he's looking around the room. He goes over to his favorite assistant, Nicholas. He hands him 250 Poké Dollars just to kind of be like, "Here's some money for your hard work."
Thank you, Professor. I could certainly use the increase in my budget.
And then he gets like this forgetful moment. He looks back over to Brawly and he's like, "Oh, I forgot something." He goes back to where he has like all these incubators with eggs in them, picks up an incubator, and he hands it to walks over to Brawly and hands him a Cantonian Pokemon egg. The description of the egg is more like a tan, lightish tan color with, I have to say, bluish green spottish circles. So that's the description of the egg. Then, excitingly, looks back over, or he's like, enjoy,
thank
Brawly,
you.
enjoy, take great care of that.
Put that in my pack.
He's like, that egg comes from one of my Pokemon, so hopefully you will enjoy when that hatches. And he looks over to Nicholas, and he's like, I have an egg for you as well. And so he grabs the egg, hands it to you. This egg is from Johto region, and it's the description of the egg, I have to say, is dark brown with light brownish spotting circles.
You're giving me a whole egg?
I am. You've earned it. You've put so much hard work in, and I just want to make sure everyone gets a very
I won't crack it.
valuable Pokemon, and what I can see that each Pokemon is going to fit each of you. I've put a lot of very critical thought into each Pokemon egg that I'm giving each one of you. And so he looks over to Jazz. He goes over to Jazz. He's like, great job. Here's 500 Poké Dollars. And actually, I take that back. It's 250 Poké Dollars, sorry. He hands you 250 Poké Dollars. And then also goes back, grabs a egg incubator, brings it over, hands you the egg incubator, and the egg description of her egg is, I have to say, it's white with baby blue spottish circles. Egg is from the Alolan region. Enjoy. And then looks over to Flint, smile on his face, gives you $250 Poké Dollars as well. And then goes over, grabs an egg incubator, hands it over to you. This is a Cantonian Pokemon egg. Hands it over. The description of the Pokemon egg, I'd have to say, is yellow primarily, and instead of having spots, this egg has because the primary yellow is light, and then it has like zigzags, and it's like dark yellow zigzags on the Pokemon egg. And he hands it over to you. Then he looks over to, back over to Roland. Roland, last but not least, one of my favorite young trainers, considering the connection we have now formed, I very much value. He scribbles and gives you that autograph that he probably forgot to give you. Also hands you a Pokemon egg. And this Pokemon egg is, I have to say, primarily pink with some like purple-ish circle spots. This egg is from one of my Pokemon as well.
You said purple spots?
Yes. So hopefully you will enjoy such Pokemon when it hatches, because I know that the Pokemon that it comes from has taken care of me over the years. So, now that we have distributed rewards to everybody, I have something special also to give you all. And as that happens, you see someone walk through the door, and then Professor Oak gets excited, because he sees that the person that walks through the door is probably in the description of age about 16-ish. He's wearing jeans with like a Leatherman's jacket, and the Leatherman's jacket is black leather with some like gold and silver lining, and then on the back has like a Pokeball on it, like a nice big Pokeball. And he's also wearing a
Is it a Pokeball?
a black cap.
Or a basketball?
It's a regular Pokeball.
Okay.
He's wearing a black cap, and I'd have to say has like gold and silver like type design on it as well. He's Caucasian, brown hair, kind of like some good tan to him. So that's the description of the character. He walks in, very happy to see Professor Oak once again. And then Professor Oak, as he sees him walk in, very excitedly says, "Azura, my old and dear friend. Good to see you once again, Azura. Professor, I'm back. You sent me on a mission to grab some documents from you, or from your grandson and Viridian, and here they are, boxed up, hands over the documents over to Professor Oak. Professor Oak, thank you, Azura. I'm so happy that you could do such a thing for me. You help out an old man quite a lot. Perfect timing, really." And so, as that happens, he kind of just gets in stands right beside him. And, well, everyone, I have something very special for you all. And he looks over to this table. And this table has 7 Pokeballs on it. Azura, pick a Pokeball, please. He examines the Pokeballs, and it has like a description of each Pokeball, so we know what to choose from. Picks one up, smiles at the old professor, and shakes his hand and says, "Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you very much, Professor. You are really too kind to me." And so, he's like, well, Professor, I'm busy, but I should probably get going. But first, before Azura leaves, he's like, "Pleasure to meet all of you trainers. If you are friends of Professor Oak, you are friends of mine. My name is Azura." Does anybody want to take action or reaction on that?
Yes. Can I commit him to memory so that I can write down a profile archive for him?
Yeah. So are you just like write your characters?
I'm gonna just put down a little quick name, bio, maybe a sketch.
Okay, cool. Well, he's just standing there smiling, looking at you all.
No, then it was nice meeting you as well. We'll have to chat later. Where did you get your letter from? We'll figure all that out, okay?
What's your name, my friend?
Alec.
Alex, pleasure to meet you. My name is, like you already know, Azura. Azura Ray is what they call me. Striving to be Pokemon champion, and just starting my Pokemon quest as well. Even though I've been a trainer for a while, I'm finally going to, now I've built my team, still building my team, I'm going to embark on the gym challenge. And it kind of seems like you are in the same position, so I'm sure I'll see you out and about. But absolute pleasure to meet you all. And he walks up to, Jazz, extends his hand.
I look at it and just shake my head and be like,
You don't have to shake Joel Dragonheart's and Azura's hand.
"I know, right?"
Funny. He's
I'll
like,
grab his his fingers, like when someone's like not really into handshakes, but they don't want to be fully disrespectful, so they go
Do like the alien handshake where it's like you take the hand and then you go, "Ooh."
so Azura just smiles and laughs and says, "Pleasure to meet you. I don't think I caught your name."
Jazz.
Pleasure to meet you, Jazz. I'm sure I'll see you out and about. Walks over to the big burly explorer.
I stick my hand out. Name's Brawley. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Brawley. I think I might have heard of you from when I was in Pewter. Are you the son of Brock?
Yep, that's my dad.
Oh, what a great guy. You must be a great guy, too. Well, Brawley, absolute pleasure. Can't wait to see you out there being a great Pokemon trainer.
I just crack a half smile and give him a nod.
Gives you a respectful nod back, and then walks over to Flink's character, extends his hand.
As I shake his hand, Froakie jumps on his shoulder. For sure, your shoulder.
And in like a happy, like excited Chuck, he's like, "Oh wow, you have a very courageous and
Chicken you out.
outgoing Pokemon." You know, he's just enjoying Froakie on his shoulder. Froakie.
I love that sound.
And then Froakie, you know, gets his good examination, hops back over to you because that's where he's most comfortable. And pleasure to meet you, Flint. Where are you from?
I'm from, where am I from?
Cinnabar, I believe is what your character said.
House.
This is out of character for me, by the way. I wouldn't know this information.
I think I came up with a sudden case of amnesia.
Alright. You just woke up from your nap, your brain is still waking up. Understood.
Mr. Mime, you're just amnesia.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Flint. I'm sure you're an awesome guy. I'm sure I'll get to know you in the future. Shakes your hand. Till next time. Walks over to the assistant that he has seen once before. Nicholas, my friend.
Hello again.
Good to see you. You're always in here helping out the professor. I appreciate you always taking care of this old man. He is very dear to me, as he has helped me so much in my Pokemon journey already.
I do the best I can. I couldn't teach him email, but we're in a better world today.
We're working on it still. Well, you do know the old man is stuck in his old ways. Well, Nicholas, phenomenal seeing you. Gives you a hug. You guys are like, you know, already acquainted. I'm sure the time you guys have spent already has made you more friends than anything.
Sorry.
And then walks over to Roland. Mighty fine to meet you. You look like an awesome trainer. I heard that you ignited some fire in the old man.
Oh yeah.
Man, someone's been needing to do that for a minute. I'm glad someone could. So, thank you, Roland. I have a much high appreciation for you as well. Thank you for, you know, inspiring an old man to be young again.
Of course.
Well, guys, I'll see you out and about. Take care. I'm headed to Route 1, Viridian City. Maybe I'll see you out and about there. Take care, everybody. And then, basically, I'm going back to Professor Oak. Professor Oak's like, Azura. I love that young man. He is such a positive character. Really, really awesome Pokemon trainer as well. Hopefully you all will have the opportunity to get to know him better. With that being said, where was I? Looks over to Roland. Roland, since a part of your special reward from me to you for igniting the passion within me is I'm going to give you first choice. And so you may pick a Pokemon from the 6 now left Pokemon on this table. Choose wisely. And then he just basically sidesteps, allows you to walk up to the table. I will, as a DM, describe what the Pokemon are so that everyone gets to know.
Excuse me.
Pokemon are Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Pichu, Eevee, and Cleffa. Those are your options. So, or what was that?
Can you just repeat those options?
Yeah. So the options are, you know, something that I thought Professor Oak would have and has been known for starter Pokemon, and then I added one just because. So Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Pichu, Eevee, and Cleffa are your options for a special gift from Professor Oak to all of you. So, Roland, you can go first.
I wonder which one will I ever choose. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and choose Squirtle.
Alrighty, you pick up this the Squirtle Pokeball, and you now have a new friend. Each Pokemon are at level 5, starter level. The way I'm going to go about this for everybody else, that was something special. Alright everyone, Alec, you have stepped up to the beautiful table with all these amazing starter type Pokemon from Professor Oak himself. Have you made your decision on who you like?
Yes.
Alright, pick your Pokemon.
In the words of my peers, it's ride or die, and I'm gonna pick the Eevee.
Alright. The man has 2 Eevees now.
Ride or die.
Interesting.
Alright. Do you want to roll? Do you want to keep the roll that you had, or do you want to make the one reroll the starter type?
Sure, I'll roll.
That's 3. I'll keep that one. It's a male.
Alright, so you have a male and female now. Eevee.
Eevee.
I will only do the reroll on genders for 2 circumstances. If it's this type of circumstance with the starter, or if it's a shiny.
Good to know.
Just kind of give you a little extra room. Everything else is on spot. So, next in line is Flint. He looks over to Alec and says, enjoy the Eevee.
I will. Ride or die.
And Alec, I'm sure this Eevee is actually from the line of my grandson. So, did you get your other Eevee from Blue?
I believe so, yes.
So now you have 2.
1 second to last.
This Eevee, by the way, in description is normal color. Or wait. Let's roll for shinies.
Oh my lord.
Oh, yeah.
Let's roll for shinies real quick. So, roll D-Hundy. I will give you 95 or higher.
What?
So if you roll a 95 or higher on this, it's a shiny.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll right now.
90 or higher?
95. I'm giving you some wiggle room.
95?
Yep.
How do you roll?
The G100.
Oh, I don't have a percentile of that on me.
Do you want to borrow one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I have one.
What is it?
Oh, 96!
You get a shiny Squirtle. It has a green shell.
Noise.
Bro, how perfect is that? Your favorite Pokemon?
That's tight.
96. 94.
Damn.
Oh.
94. Oh man, let me think on that.
Hey,
Because
dice
that's
on
one
the
off.
dice.
Let me think on that. Alright, so you got a shiny, got it.
Do we have to wait until we choose the Pokemon?
I would prefer it. That way it's kind of like more in line. I will let you know if it's a shiny Eevee by the end of everyone's thing. Because that's one off. And that's really close. So I'd hate to say no on that. But either way, Flint, go.
What it is.
Do you need a percentage there?
I reached my hand in there.
So you walk up to the table.
Yeah. And randomly pull out a Bulbasaur.
Alright. Pick the Bulbasaur. Professor Oak. Well, Flint, what an amazing choice. I'm sure Bulbasaur will help you in the beginning of your gym challenge. And I hope this Bulbasaur serves you well, my friend.
I just can't wait to smell the flower on his back.
Awesome. Alright, next in line I believe is Jazz.
Oh, we're gonna roll for the...
Yeah, roll for your shiny. D-Hundy.
Which is...
The 2 that look the same. That's one. Not that one. There you go.
79. So no shiny.
No shiny. Too far off.
That's what I wanted.
I'm still deciding if I want to work with the one off. With Finn's roll. Alright, so Jazz,
Oh,
your
Wait,
choice.
what's left?
I thought it was.
So we have Pichu, we have Charmander, we have Cleffa.
it's a female.
Female?
Or wait, odds are female?
No, odd is male.
Then it's male.
Okay. You
So,
have a...
Pichu, Charmander, Cleffa?
Yep, those are the choices.
Give them your energy.
No, right.
Spirit Bomb. I can feel it raining on them too.
Yeah, I can feel it. I'm like, bro, I feel it coming off of this man so hard. Where I'm like, I can feel it. I'm like, just to be me. Just kidding, no. I think I'm gonna go
I think
in.
the Charmander would be good with your party.
Mine?
Yeah.
I know this.
Just cause it
Take
He's just causing chaos is what you're doing.
Take
Flint.
the choice that speaks to your heart as I
Absolutely. I am with.
casually like loop back to behind the professor. So Professor, what did Azura get?
That is a mystery that I might tell you before you leave. Just know it was something special to. Over the time, I've gotten to know Azura, and I've acquired a Pokemon that he has been very passionate about acquiring. And since he helped me, and has been helping me for years, I figured I would help him as well.
This is your team.
Interesting.
If he maybe didn't already have it already, I mean, who knows?
Professor
He's a mystery right now.
Today.
What's Jazz gonna choose?
I'm gonna walk up to the table
She's
and
rolling for it?
no,
Oh.
I'm gonna roll for the shiny after. And I'm gonna grab the Pichu.
Pichu, let's go.
It's a good sign.
Oi, oi!
What was
He's
it?
rolling the die.
What was
It was
that?
30.
Yeah, that's too low.
Hey,
I mean, it's not it. I accidentally had it roll out
he's
of my
rolling
hand.
the D8. We got a 3.
Alright, so Pichu got it. Did you roll your gender? And everybody, please remember your genders, so I have a good time. Or I might send you a message later asking you.
I'll write it
That way,
down.
when I'm writing it in the books
If you
for
look
you.
at my book, it's all in there.
Shiny Squirtle.
No, odd.
Bro, I'm so happy for you.
Odd, it's 6, right? Odd is
Odd is male,
yeah.
and even is female.
6 is even.
That's what I was like.
Yep.
6 is even.
So it's a female Pikachu?
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
6.
Female Pichu. Alright, so
Isn't Ash's Pikachu the girl?
No.
No.
So Professor Oak looks over to Jazz as Jazz walks up to the table.
Girl.
Jazz, I assume that you pick up the Pokeball? Pichu, eh? What a choice. I remember a long time ago, a boy named Ash picked a Pikachu for me and has become a legend since. Great choice. Hopefully this Pichu brings you a fun journey just like it brought young boy
How
Ash.
come Ash didn't pick a Pichu?
Because it wasn't available.
Yeah. It wasn't like in the anime. Pichu wasn't even existing yet.
Yeah.
In technicality of like.
Because it was a Johto Pokemon. In the sense where they added the pre-evolutions to when Johto was released, Gold and Silver. Alright, so perfect. You picked up your Pichu. It is female. Looks over to next in line, Brawly. Brawly, my friend, are you ready?
Oh yeah. Brawly's gonna walk over and pick the Charmander.
Has an awesome smile on his face. Charmander. I believe that was Red's choice as well. And Red has become a legend. Hopefully this Charmander treats you well, Brawly. And then looks over to Nicholas. Last but not least, my favorite assistant. Please pick your Pokemon. I believe it is
One off.
the Cleffa.
One off as well?
Yes,
No.
it certainly seems to be.
Dice, bro. I'm fine.
Let's roll for gender first.
Everything's one off now.
Wait, so you're a one off?
No.
Everyone's one off.
I was 4 off.
3. Odd.
Yeah, it's male.
Yeah.
Hopefully you are happy with the Cleffa.
I'm quite alright with it.
Alrighty.
72. No shiny here.
72. Got it. Alright. So For Finn,
Roll a d20.
I'm gonna give you a redemption opportunity since your one off.
I think it's 6.
Roll a d100. What would you? All right, between odd and even, what do you like?
Statistically,
You like evens or odds?
evens.
Okay. So, my friend, roll me that. Whatever the number is, does not matter. If it is even, I will give you the shiny since you're 1 point off.
Well,
Wait,
all
do-
you gotta really roll is this one.
Yup. That's a 6, right?
Yep.
You have a shiny Eevee. I feel like that was the fairest way to go about it. I gave it more of a dice roll, but it was a 50-50 chance.
Give them your energy!
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Alright. Cool.
First one did not.
Well, trainers, I have nothing but love and respect for each single one of you. Please have fun with your journey onto Route 1. My assistant is going to give each of you 3 potions to help keep your Pokemon in good health. That way, hopefully, you guys won't have to come back. And the sense is, I love seeing your faces, but I really want to inspire you to move forward and get to Viridian City. The assistant comes over, gives everyone 3 potions. Boom, bada bing. And Professor Oak smiles, walks up to each one of you, gives you a hug, and says farewell and great luck on your Pokemon journey. Hopefully the items and hopefully the egg and the starter Pokemon from Professor Oak, myself, will bless you on your journey.
Rolls to pickpocket Professor Oak.
Go ahead. Do you
Dirt.
want? Alright.
Those days are behind me.
Well, Professor, it's been great, but I think I'm okay with moving out of your crawl space.
Nicholas, I'm going to miss you. You have been such a great help to me, but I'm not going to hold back your growth as a Pokemon trainer, and I will miss you dearly.
It's just time.
And whenever you throw out your Cleffa, hopefully you think of me just a little bit. As a special gift from me to you.
I will, Professor.
Awesome. Alright, well, everyone, as he gives you all, handshakes or hugs, whatever you guys prefer.
Awkward ways from across the room.
Awkward ways.
We do a head nod.
Head nods? Okay. Farewell, everybody.
That sounds like the Oak way.
And don't forget to fill up your Pokédex. To catch alpha Pokemon. I will know. And maybe I'll send out my assistants in the nearby area and give you a little reward for the alpha Pokemon that you catch.
Alright, we do have Pokédexes. I didn't write that down.
Alrighty, so what do you guys do now that he has now turned to what he was working on prior before you guys all walked in or
Okay, so I'm gonna check
centered up in the lab?
Examining it, just looking at it more, and Bulbasaur's out of this ball. His name is Budsba.
What's his name?
Budsba.
Budsba?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So you're examining your egg. Got it. And you have Bulbasaur out.
Budsba's chilling with like Froakie. Froakie's kind of showing the ropes of what we do.
Right on.
That's safe. Yeah. Take my Squirtle out too and let him mingle with my Meow.
Meow!
Let out both EVs. And then I'm gonna use the Pokédex on the egg.
On the egg.
Yeah.
Jotonian Poké.
That's all it says.
Still a mystery on what will hatch from this egg.
I'm gonna.
Wait! I want to know what's it? I'm forgetting his name. Professor Oak said he was going to tell us what Pokemon he got.
Who got?
He forgot.
Azra.
Azora.
Oak's doing whatever he's doing
I
now.
tried, but I knew he would forget, and you should have too.
No, he's always forgetting things. He tries his best, though.
More importantly, why are there so many more of you now? I can't. And I'll pull out my Pokédex and I'll just run it. I'll just scan it over their Pokemon because I can't
Everybody's
in
just
one
scanning.
action sketch all of their Pokemon at once.
Oh, so you're pulling out your Pokédex?
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to do the Pokédex action, and for each one we'll go through, and
I'm actually.
the camera can hear the Pokédex entries.
I'm going to take my newly claimed Charmander and be like, Rizinger, let's have some fun. And I throw out my Charmander, and I'm going to use my Pokédex on Charmander as well.
Alright, we'll go off, since you're doing all of them, we'll go off like in order, like all the entries for you, and then, but at the same time, you're doing that thing with Pokédex, you're registering your Charmander, and Jazz, did you want to do anything before I start Pokédex entries?
Is everyone just doing Pokédex?
I'm doing a live That's stream. What I figured. Everybody was just Pokédexing everybody's Pokemon.
So we're going to start out with Bulbasaur.
Can't sketch you all at once.
So Nicholas's Pokédex goes off and registers the Pokemon Bulbasaur, and this is what the Pokédex voices out. 1 second. Oh, you got me. Thank you. Okay, Pokédex. Oh, I need to turn that up. There we go.
Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. For some time after its birth, it grows by taking nourishment from the seed on its back.
And then it gives out like a Pokédex entry of a cry.
That's the one.
And then you also see that it's 2 feet 4 inches in height and 15.2 or 21 pounds. That is Bulbasaur. We're gonna go next in line to Charmander. So your Pokédex reads off Charmander.
Charmander, the lizard Pokemon, obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail.
And then the Pokédex gives out a cry. The height is 2 feet, and the weight of the Charmander is 18 pounds. Alright, so the dex is now moving on to Squirtle.
Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth.
And then the Pokédex also gives a cry. It is 1 foot and 8 inches tall. It has, for body weight, 19 pounds. We're going to move on to Eevee. Actually, we'll go Cleffa.
Actually, go with the Eevee because I'm letting my Pokemon out last out of this since I can
Oh, okay.
at my own time.
Understood.
Don't you already have Eevee though?
I should actually. In fact, I will assume I will.
Okay, we're going to go with Pichu.
Pichu, the tiny mouse Pokemon. It is unskilled at storing electric power. Any kind of shock causes it to discharge energy spontaneously.
And it is 1 foot in height and 4.41
So that's a Pokemon.
pounds. So very light and small Pokemon.
Get that.
And die.
Not die, just tased.
It's uncontrolled though.
It's just a taser.
Eevee, the evolution Pokemon.
It's like
Its ability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment.
It is also 1 foot in height and 14 pounds. Alright, last but not least, we have Cleffa.
Cleffa, the star-shaped Pokemon. Its silhouette is like a star. It is believed to arrive riding on shooting stars.
1 foot in height and 6 pounds. All right, everyone. Those are your dex entries.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. What is everyone doing now?
Oh, Ivan.
I'm still checking out my egg.
All right. So you're
Kinda
checking
like-
out your egg.
Kind of like loving it.
Okay, giving it some lovin's
Yeah.
from it being inside its incubator. Got it.
I want to
I'm gonna talk to
head up to. I want to start heading towards Viridian City so I can check out and see if I can get some bait for my new rod.
I'm
All
down
right.
with that.
We're heading
Hey,
up to
Mike, can I check
Viridian
with
City.
Or Broly. So I'm gonna side with Broly then.
All right.
I'm like in the middle. I'm like in the middle of the sketch of actually him. Okay, I guess we're going. Hi, onward.
And Jazz, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling with my Pichu right now. Kind of just walking behind. I'm kind of just following behind wherever anyone goes. I'm probably like in the corner, being all shady.
All right. If that is what's going on,
I'm being shady, causing problems. Are
Snicker.
you still doing a live?
Oh yeah. I'm streaming. I'm streaming with my EVs. That's
okay. Streaming into EVs.
streaming with the bros.
All right. Cool. Well, as the party,
As we're moving forward, I'm actually gonna recall Brizinger because I'm leading the party.
okay. So recall as a Pokemon. You're heading for the door,
Yes.
and as you're heading for the door, you see the door open. And what's up?
Bulbasaur's gonna be coming back too.
Okay. So recall, got it.
Just Froaky's out.
Okay, understood. And as you're heading for the door, you see the door open, and here comes, and what seems a new group of people, young trainers, walking through the door. And as they're walking through the
We
door,
just stole their starter Pokemon.
as they're walking into the laboratory, very excited, Professor Oak hears, the door open, looks back. Ah, new trainers! My dear assistant, Olivia, can you please reset the table with Pokeballs for the new trainers? Trainers, come forward, and we will start the process.
Put on a fake mustache and join the
How many
trainers.
Pokeballs are on the table?
She's setting down 6 new Pokeballs.
Okay, 6.
And so all the trainers walk into the room.
Got 6 trainers
They-
walking in. Is that what you just said?
Yep. I wonder what that could be. Potential rivals? Who knows?
I put on a fake mustache and join the trainers.
Alright.
Let's go.
Right. So they all as they're excited, they're like, as a party, they're like, hey, everyone, is just basically waving to you, just, saying hello, being friendly, except one. One is very to himself and more of like a grim, just very dark personality, and a black hood.
I'm struggling to sketch what I got. I'm not looking at any of them.
Yeah, so you got 6 trainers heading toward the table where Professor Oak's at.
Not
One
mine.
is in a red attire, one is in a blue attire, one is in a green attire.
Is it the Power Rangers?
The red and blue attire are males. The green attire is a female.
They're
The other
yellow.
ones are up for option.
I already described the other more dark character, and he's in a black hoodie and black, I'd have to say, kind of like
Like a trench coat? I'm picturing a trench coat.
trench coat. No, more like a black hoodie, and then kind of like I'd say like kind of metalish type chained pants. Just very dark type character.
Parachute pants?
What was that?
Like parachute pants?
Why did you have to
I'm-
say Power Rangers?
Perhaps.
Because
I'm seeing it now.
the first
and
thing
then the
that
other
popped
two-
in my head when he said that.
The other two
Are yellow?
characters. What?
Yellow pink?
Nope, you're not getting that. So,
Purple, orange.
huh?
Purple and orange.
No.
Nope. Only people of culture get that one.
Balkan skull.
So, the other two is, one is in fitness gear. He's very chiseled, very ripped. Seems like he is just super into fitness. The other one is like more or less brawly size, just a behemoth of what you would call a teen. Probably, you know, like 6'2", 6'3", just like 250 plus pounds.
Definitely
A burly, he's a tank of a dude. A tank of a dude. So, that's the character descriptions, and I have to say he's probably wearing kind of like brawly,
7.
more of like a hiker type, you know, country type attire.
Did you say that they're older or younger than us?
They're in the same age group,
Okay.
from like anywhere from 18 to you know, like probably 15. So right around in that
I'm
type of
19.
age group. What was that?
I said I'm 19. Bro.
Yeah, I thought we were all like 16 to 18.
Okay, so like 15 to 18. I have to say they're all around your age.
Still the oldest.
Raleigh is literally wearing hiker's boots, jeans, and a sleeveless flannel.
Okay, so yeah, he's wearing basically very similar attire to you. Very country look.
Sleeveless band, assless pants, got a headroof.
And with that being said, because now that I'm thinking about it, a very male dominant party that I just described, I'm gonna make the person in blue attire. That person is also a female. That way there's at least 2 females in the mix. I really appreciate it. Alright, so you see them walking toward the professor. You can now, if you want, just leave, or it's whatever you guys want to do, but I just wanted to, you know, set the scene for you guys and kind of give you a good description of what you saw.
I think we should do a group battle.
That is on you if you want to. I will say, as a DM, they are not starter trainers. Just because they're getting a starter Pokemon from Professor Oak does not mean that that's all they got. So if you want to take that route, I would proceed with caution.
I don't know. We have a lot of headway we have left to make today. Don't we?
I want to start heading out.
I'm already like halfway out the door.
Yeah, I'm
I
walking.
made no mind.
We out.
Yeah, I'm like,
Alright,
I want
cool.
to start this
Okay.
travel because I'm ready. I'm just ready to get
I want to
going.
mess
We
with these
keep.
guys, but that's fine.
I mean, you can. I mean,
Like, even if they try and talk to me, I'm a man on a mission right now.
got it.
I just want
And
one.
that mission is to go fishing.
Because I know there's gonna
roll
be.
my dice. That's it.
You know, they're for the most part a friendly group. I'm sure you guys will see them on their journey again.
Or they're walking by. I'm
Kip-
trying to high five them.
Can I
Okay.
shoulder check
I'd
one
have-
of them?
All right. So first of all, let's go over to Flint. I'd have to say
Really don't want to have to fight.
5 of the people high-fived you. The more the one that is in the darker type attire definitely did not. He just in his
It's scoffed.
yeah, just kind of like whatever, you know, just very in a I'd have to say
I'll nod to
negative
that one.
attitude.
I'll nod to
You know,
that
just what was that?
It's like I feel like a vibe, so I'm like, yeah.
He is not really acknowledging much of you guys at all. He's just everyone else is happy to see you except him. I'd have to say the hiker dude, he gives you a burly high five. The more of the ripped athletic type gives you an like, energetic high five. The other ones are kind of like more of a cool high five, like boom. Everyone's like giving you love except obviously the one I mentioned.
I dolphined him anyways.
What was that?
I dolphined him.
Dolphin, someone that didn't even raise their hand.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, cool. So they're all doing their thing with Professor Oak now, and it looks like we're heading out the door. So you guys are outside now.
Yep. Which route are we
To
taking?
the road.
Well, there's only the
The,
one.
the route 1.
Route 1.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch up with
That way.
Which way?
I pull out my map. Look, it's right here. This is where we're going, Roland. Here we go. You ready to go? Let's go.
City boy out in the woods. Sorry.
Alright, since we're outside, I'm gonna throw my Pidgey up and have him fly around strip his wings.
Okay. Cool. So you guys are in Pallet Town. It's a nice sunny day. The snow has disappeared. You guys are heading outside the town now?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So you guys are now on the way to Route 1. You're on the plains of Route 1, which you have been many times now before. What are you guys doing? Bright sunny day on the plains of Route 1.
You took out a Pidgey? Yes?
Yeah, you could just fly.
As I'm leading the party, I want to look ahead of us in the direction we're going, which would obviously be, I think, towards the forest Route 1 to get to Viridian. I do believe we have to pass through that forest to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to look ahead towards the forest and try and scout and see if I can see maybe any dangerous Pokemon or stuff like that to avoid.
Okay, so give me a perception check, please.
Perception is... I forgot that we had a couple of balls between the two of us, the lot of us,
The what?
Pokeballs.
Oh, yes.
My paper log doesn't have it, but my digital does.
Don't get the what?
Don't make me bring up the bird.
Bird is the word.
That is that one.
See?
Alright. So you take a good look, but the sun is shining extremely bright. It's a very hot day.
I'll make a perception check.
Alright.
I don't know if we're doing it initially.
Yeah, if you want to make a perception, go ahead. Mike, due to the sunlight, you don't really see much. But you do see that, this is the path.
I know where I'm going.
Exactly.
Can't see much else other than that. All right.
Yeah.
11.
11. With an 11, sun is pretty bright. You don't see any flying types that might be in the air. I think you might see in the distance some Rattatats running across the plains. Maybe like a Raticate just chilling over there. And in the midst of all that, let's see here. What else could you possibly see? I feel like maybe in a separate direction, you see.
Spearow?
What was that?
A Spearow?
No, because that would be more in like the sky and with his role in the sun. I'm not gonna give him any flying types.
Like Nidoran?
What was that?
Nidorans? Or is that like up more?
I'm just gonna keep it simple right now. All you see right now is the Rattatats, and if anybody else wants to make perhaps a higher roll, I might give you more. And the Raticate.
Tauros, just gonna keep walking.
And
We're just
keep
gonna keep
walking.
walking then.
Okay. Does anybody else want to make a perception roll on the plains?
I would, but my character is canonically live streaming, so I don't think that I really should.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it for shits and
I'm
giggles.
spending my actions, instead of making perception rolls, adding archives to my log.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I'll just reach out and pull Nicholas away from a tree.
I don't know what kind of
I accept that.
But that's
There's a lot to take in right now. I'm usually
9?
better.
No, that's a 9. Sorry.
With mod?
It's just like,
Do you have a mod bonus?
It's a perception bonus.
Sorry, I'm usually better about paying attention when I'm outdoors. There's just so much to take in, all of these new people and everything going on.
This is perception.
you know, it's not like you gotta do it all at once. Don't think any of this really going anywhere.
You're right, but I'd rather spend the time doing something else later.
Like what?
9.
Drawing more pictures.
12.
12?
Probably. I probably won't see any.
You see,
He's less than what I.
you rolled 11, right?
Just cheating.
I got a 12. I'm one above you.
Oh, okay.
So you see what he sees. You see in the far distance Eradicate and then Ratatat's kind of just within a 20 feet radius, just running and having fun together. Also, in the distance, just hanging out and observing the Ratatats and the Eradicate, just very passionately, just like sketching and observing. You see an older trainer type person and a younger trainer type person. So like a kid or basically a brother and a little brother type scenario.
Okay. Y'all get me off.
Okay,
So
I
not.
want to walk in front of their point of view.
Who?
Me.
Like walk in front of the trainer?
Yeah,
But you
Okay.
don't know about them.
I know.
Because
So-
I'm the one who.
So I'm just gonna walk.
Oh, you're just walking.
He's
Yeah.
Jones and
Okay, roll me perception to see if you see them.
Where
Slow
do I
up,
roll?
you know, give him a big look at the people from behind.
11.
What?
So you see as much as
Holy
Trevor
shit.
saw. You
Hold
don't
on,
see
wait.
the trainers.
Hold on, wait.
I'm pretty sure it's
Opportunity
minus.
That's fine.
Plus 2. Oh, plus 2. Cool.
So 13.
Yeah.
All right, you see the trainers.
better.
Yeah. I just want to walk in front of them.
Okay. They see you, but they're still passionately sketching the Eradicate in the nest of the Ratatats, having fun.
Can I like say what's up to them?
Of course you can.
What's up?
So you're walking up to. Okay, so there is more of a younger brother.
Wait, let me.
I'd have to say probably around the age of 12,
Can I
and
see?
then an older brother probably
How are you gonna see?
in like the 20s.
Can I like stealthily walk up to them so I don't disturb their drawing?
I mean, if that's the way you want to go, but I do need a stealth roll.
Okay. Is that another 20?
Yep.
One plus 5. So it's a 6.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah,
don't
you
have
automatic
that.
fail. So you try to be stealth, but you literally you trip over like a branch on the ground. You literally fall face first onto the ground.
Now, while tripping,
Roll
can
for
I
damage.
can I roll for acrobatics to save myself?
You can make me a dex check
Yeah.
to see if you
Let me
save
stop
yourself.
him, so-
Hang on, but wait. Nat 1's automatic failure.
Okay. No,
So you can't.
Cool.
So you were falling on your face. I'm sorry, bro.
And that was a nat 20.
I'm sorry. You gotta go with the rules. Nat 1 is you're hitting the dirt. If it was a 2, I could have worked with that.
You could, in my opinion, DM's complete control here, but like you could at least like make him so he doesn't eat dirt, like literally eat dirt.
But
Well,
that's still
He
not
stops
roll.
himself right before he hits the ground.
I'm literally not full of
You're
dirt
caught, you're busted, you're done, but at least you're not eating the mud
Or
pie.
do I
I'm
fall
gonna
into
say
the
like
circles?
on the for sake of Nat 1 holding power as if a Nat 20 holding power. That's how I'm gonna go about it.
Different one.
But with that being said, and you're on the ground with mouthful of dirt.
Do I fall in there with their
Does he have his
sketching?
No, actually the older brother's like, hey there, are you okay?
Yeah.
And then the younger brother's like, man, you just ate it hard.
Yeah, last time I ate it,
Are
I
you-
ate water.
And he like the little brother like walks over to you and hands you like a handkerchief that he had on him to like wipe your face off. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully you're okay, man. Looks like you bit it hard.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You're an athletic type, so I'm sure that doesn't happen very often.
No.
Man, what a fluke.
Every rose has its thorn.
Absolutely. And the little brother like walks back over to his older brother. I'm assuming that you probably gave him back the handkerchief.
I was kind of looking at it.
Okay.
Is there anything on the handkerchief?
Besides your dirt, no.
Okay.
But either way, if you want to give it back, you can. The little brother is now with the older brother. The older brother's like, hey man, are you okay?
I'm gonna keep the handkerchief. He gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I don't have a handkerchief.
Alright. So someone's trying to help you out, got it. Alright, so hey man, well, are you okay?
Yeah. Here, you can have this handkerchief back.
He's like, thank you man, I appreciate you giving that back. My name is Joey. Pleasure to meet you.
Joey, nice to meet you. I'm Flint.
Nice to meet you, Flint. They call me around here Joey the Elder.
Why do they call you that?
Because I've been around this route for a very long time. And I absolutely love rat-a-tats and rat-a-cates. And here's my little brother. His name is Zoe the Younger.
Wait.
Is
Joey is
wearing some really nice shorts?
Absolutely. It's the Joey that you probably all know very well. Joey the Younger has now become Joey the Elder. And he has a little brother.
And he's still wearing shorts?
And they're still wearing shorts.
The youngster is now killed.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, either way, he gives you a handshake. Pleasure to meet you, Flint. Hopefully you're alright. Looks like you're in better shape now.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
I like your shorts, first of all.
Oh, thanks, man. I've been wearing these shorts for a long time. They're my favorite shorts.
They look like they've been through it.
And he's wearing, like, you know, the baseball cap. But yeah. So, either way. Well, we're just going to get back to sketching these rat-a-tats and rat-a-cate in their habitat. But if there's anything else I can do to help you, let me know.
Yeah, I was wondering, is there any, like, legends of this around here that you...
As in, like, trainers? Is that what you're saying?
As in, like, Pokemon legends.
Like
rarely seen around
like
here.
legendary Pokemon? I'd have to say the legend around here is Mew.
Yeah.
Very few of us have ever caught a glimpse of such a mystical legendary Pokemon. I believe Professor Oak has probably had the most experience with such Pokemon. But if you are a lucky man, you might be able to see Mew out and about, being very playful. And, you know, I do know that very rarely you might be able to see on a very hot, sunny day a Ho-Ho from the Johto region, just traveling, doing its thing. Usually, you know, during a circumstance where you might see a rainbow, you might see the Ho-Ho as well. But usually on a hot, sunny day is where you'd probably see that very rare occasion. And if you're also lucky, you might get a rainbow feather in the process. But that is the legend for what I know around here.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
And then Joey the Elder nods to you, smiles. Absolute pleasure meeting you, Flint. Please take care and have fun in your journey into to Viridian City and in the forest. Be careful in there.
How did you know that's where we're going?
I just assume. I see a team of people heading north. Normally it's to Viridian City. I've seen it quite a few times in my time.
You're quite the perceptive one.
I have my moments. Experience pays off. Alright, so he goes back to sketching.
So is the rest of the party like up with them now, or like?
I never stopped. I'm on one track mind over here.
He's just going fast.
Can I,
So y'all just left me talking to this stranger?
Well, I was.
I'm still behind.
I'm leading the party. I probably didn't
So
even recognize
I'm going to be
you
completely honest with you. I did not leave you behind, but it's more to the virtue if the DM would allow me to make a sketch of the Rattata too.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to sit there and...
Okay.
Just go like.
As you're sketching, you see both Zoe and Joey, the elder and youngster, toss out a Pokeball and you see a Rattata come out from it. And the Rattata goes into the mix and starts playing with the wild Rattatas.
Is that how we get invasive species? Questions for later.
Alright, well, that's what's going on.
I'm just gonna go ahead and catch up with Brody.
Okay, that's fair.
We should catch up to the rest.
I want to catch a Rattata.
Alright, that's fair. A wild one, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see 3 Rattatatas, and then a little bit off, I'd have to say within a 15-foot radius, you see eradicates. Like a mama eradicates. So how do you go about encountering one of these Ratatats? By the way, I'm going to make a roll right now to see if one of those Ratatatas are alpha.
Bad call.
And one of those Ratatatas seem to be bigger than all the others, as if it might be the alpha of the pack.
Cool, so I'm gonna start with my Stantler. Only one at a time, or?
I mean, if you want to keep things simple, actually, no, if you want to send out all your Pokemon, I guess we can go in rotation. But if you gang up on the one single Rattata, you might get the others wanting to all join the fight and gang up on you back. So that's going to be how I'm going to go about this.
Cool, so I can like target just the alpha?
If you want to go one-on-one, that'd probably be a safer approach. But if you want to throw out all your Pokemon to try to tag team one Pokemon, you're going to get the group after you.
Cool. I'm going to use my Stantler against the alpha Rattata.
So you're trying to just single out?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you throw out Stantler, and out comes a sparkly shine, a nice lime green Stantler. Stantler. He looks to you, looks over to the alpha or the big Rattata, and then just waiting for instruction.
Okay, do I need to roll for...
Yeah, let's roll for initiative.
And I'm rolling what again?
D20, please.
Cool, so I'm just gonna keep holding on to this one.
That's the one. Is that a one? He just won? He just won.
Did you roll run? A 1?
I didn't.
I rolled a nat 1 as well, so we're gonna re-roll.
Damn. Woo! 19.
And that's with your initiative bonus?
That's without the initiative bonus.
What is it with your initiative bonus?
A number greater than 19.
Yeah. This is going off of...
Unless you don't have an initiative.
Or negative.
Yeah, no, it's
your
initiative
dexterity.
0.
Okay, so with the
It's off
Rattata...
the dex, isn't it?
Initiative 0.
Is it not off of the dex?
It's off of my speed, I believe.
So with what I got a plus...
speed.
Ah, okay.
I got a +3 to my initiative on this Rattata. So I have a dirty 21. So, alright, Rattata. Alright, what move shall I make?
Yo,
What's up?
12 minutes till 12:30.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Might be a good spot to call it right here before we get into it too far.
Yeah.
cool.
So we'll make like a move or two and then we'll call it.
Yeah, let me, I'm cool with that.
Alright, cool. We'll go 2 rounds. So you get to 2 moves and then we're gonna call it. Just to kind of get this, see where this is gonna go.
For sure.
Alright, so I'm going first. Let me look through the moves that I have.
That was a bad call, wasn't it, guys?
Well, it really just depends on how things go with the Eradicate. But I'm sure as long as you play fair, everything will be...
Just saying, if that Eradicate engages, run. 'Cause you have to. The only person there to help you is me.
Well, I stayed behind too.
Oh, you did?
Okay, so I'm going to use Focus Energy. That's the move that I'm using.
I'm gonna set up on you.
Which does what now?
So it basically extends the critical hit range from 18 plus. So if I roll 18, 19, or 20, I roll a crit on you.
Cool.
That is the move.
Works up like a
And I'm going to use Hypnosis.
Alright, the Rattata is now asleep, and you get 1 more Hypnosis per scene. So, awesome. It is the Ratatat's turn, so I'm going to roll a 16 or higher to wake up.
15 or higher.
15 or higher. I rolled an 8, so I am not waking up. It is your turn again, and then we will call it.
I'm gonna hit you with the leer.
Hit me with the leer? Okay, what's the dex save?
It is a... What's CHA?
Charisma.
It's a charisma save.
Oh, charisma save?
Yeah, of 12.
Oh, 12? Cut.
Well,
And with my bonus, I rolled a 14. So I succeeded the check. And TLPC Nation!
My people.
Our people.
dang, I missed
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the session so far. We love you. If you are enjoying the Pokemon D&D, give a like, support the videos. That means everything to us. We would love to see comments on the videos because we love communicating with the fan base, get to know you guys. And, we're doing this to have fun, but we're also doing it for you guys. So with that being said, much love to you. Have a great day or have a great night. And we'll see you next time on Pokemon D&D Kanto.
We love you.
Thanks, one.